Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and finally the 5.7 update is live upon us. All right, so all the characters, and according to me, this is the best possible update which a free to player can ask for, because in all the updates that we had in the past, you always had to pay for a certain character, all right, or any crystal world character, right? But in this update you can at least acquire all the characters for absolutely free. So we get biometrics to unlock all the warriors of the sky characters. All right, so basically we get blue dragon, sunbird, shadow shell, and war tiger for absolutely free, right? So you can always, once you get blue dragon, you can obviously suppose if you're a free to play player, if you have mega rank up ticket, use that upon her, and if you have saved up a mega tier 2 ticket, then you can also use it upon her, or else you can always save crystal to rank her up in a hard way, even though it might take some time. However, for sunbird as well, we get him at 1 star for absolutely free, and not only that, we also get an event mission. All right, so as you can see, there is an event battle going on for sunbird, so you'll be getting an 150 biometrics of sunbird for absolutely free, right? So you can definitely use a mega tier 2 ticket upon him, and mega rank up ticket. However, I haven't used a mega tier 2 ticket upon him, even though I can, as you can see, but I'm not using it because since I already had him at 6 star, and I received that 150 biometrics of him, so I thought it would be much more viable to spend $10 on the daily biometric selector. All right, so but for free to play players, the best way to achieve him, I'd say, is save up your crystals, or if you have a mega tier 2 ticket, ranking up that way, and you can use the free tier 2 selector to rank up this guy war tiger. And as far as shadow shell is concerned, you can get her for free at 6 star just by doing the shield academy quest. All right, and then you can use the rest of the shadowline biometrics in order to rank her up. So there has been a lot of changes in terms of story modes and other stuff. All right, however, the main thing that I'd like to discuss regarding which there has been a lot of chaos in the community as of late after the patch notes were disclosed. All right, so what happened is that in the post of the update patch note, Netmarble CM Fragment mentioned that they might revert the changes made to the world boss, all right, which was made previously. So now, previously what used to happen, world boss strikers used to use any random skill. Okay, so suppose if you are using Scarlet Witch, she might use her fourth skill in order to mind control the world boss, or she might use any other skill, so that depend completely upon luck. So it was a luck factor, so which added a lot of challenge and difficulties to complete higher world boss stages. However, later on they made changes, uh, I believe around the Deadpool update or something, I don't remember correctly, but they made change the world boss striker in such a way that a world boss striker uses only one particular skill all the time. All right, so suppose like character like Scarlet Witch would always use her fourth skill. Similarly, even Rachel Summers, right, even Rachel Summers would use her fourth skill to mind control the boss. So if you have Rachel Summers and Scarlet Witch, you can approximately mind control the boss throughout the entire fight. And not only that, if you are using someone like Negasonic, Teenage Warhead, Deadpool, or Weapon Hex for that 100% damage uh, down, all right, uh, defense down, all right, so you can always, for the entire duration of the fight, you can have damage down. Okay, uh, means I mean all defense down applied on the boss. So this used a lot of new players and even older players to clear world boss ultimate, all right, and reach higher level, to complete higher level of world boss ultimate. And as a result of these striker changes, a lot of players who were free to play players, they invested a bit, some of their money, quite a bit of their money on the world boss strikers like Rachel Summers, right, like on Weapon Hex and etc. So now the concern in this society, in this community, is what if Netmarble changes the strikers the way it used to be, right? So all the investment might go to waste. Okay, the world boss can be challenging once again, and it could be much more difficult for the newer players, right? So see, there is a positive and a negative aspect in each and everything in life, right? So the good thing about it could be that the world boss ultimate can be challenging, and whatever is challenging could be very interesting. So this might keep you more interested in the game if you find a content which is difficult to clear rather than a content which is quite easier to clear. However, on the other side, if you are able to clear world boss ultimate stage at very high levels, then this also boosts your confidence that yes, you are able to achieve something, right, even though it's easier. So the only limit is clearing higher and higher stages to improve your attack powers so that you can continue to climb the ladders of stage level 99, and God knows they might even increase the level later on in the future. So this is a very dicey situation. However, I want the entire, in fact, I'd request the entire community to be very civil about this. Netmarble will, I'm sure Netmarble will definitely listen to its player base, right? And the most important thing is we cannot jump to any conclusions whatsoever at this point of time, because they did mention that they are thinking about making some changes to the world boss strikers. However, we don't know what exact changes they are talking about, right? So let's not jump to conclusion before things happen. So and I'm sure before they make any changes, they will definitely inform her through their post on the Netmarble forum. And if as a community we feel that that is something which is not going to help the community, then definitely we can voice it out in the most civil way possible. Okay, and I am certain that Netmarble, a company being so generous to its players all the time, will definitely listen to us, right? And now that being out of the way, we can continue discussing further about this particular update. All right, so there has been changes to story mode, and I'd say that this is very interesting. Means I have never felt anything so much interesting. uh, I've never played anything so interesting in Marvel Future Fight before. There is lots of challenges. There are lots of environmental hazards. There are lots of new mechanics which are involved in this particular game mode. However, there is one particular thing which I don't like about this particular game mode, is that even if you complete the story mode, okay, one time, you cannot auto repeat the mode, neither can you use clear ticket. Unable to use clear ticket I can understand, but unable to autoplay is very tedious, because when Netmarble introduced dimension mission and removed all the urus from story mission, they mentioned that they want to make quality of life changes to the game because people are spending too much time, okay, playing the game. They are unable to do a lot of stuff. So that's why they introduced this dimension mission, which is an excellent idea, so that in less time we can do more. However, well, this is a new bug. So whenever you open dimension mission, you get to see this tutorial. So if you are Android, you can just press the back button and you can skip the tutorial. And I'm not sure what you guys do with iOS, so I'm sorry about that, right? But however, with this story mission, even though you are getting these boxes, right, this story completion reward, all right, every time you clear the story mission, right, but to complete the entire story mode, it takes a long time, and you have to play manually. You might do it once, you might do it twice, you might do it thrice, but after that it will get quite repetitive, right? And people will stop doing it, right? So this is very tedious, very time consuming, and people who are actually the paying customers of this game, it's not possible for us to sit for 2 hours trying to complete story mode daily. So Netmarble does really need to look into this, and I'm sure that this is something, this is new, they haven't really thought about it. So once they get the feedback from the player base, I'm sure they will look into this and make it much more convenient for us to complete the story mode once we have completed the story mission progress by 100% at least once. So after that it should be made easier to complete story missions again. So that is one request that I have with Netmarble. And apart from that, as we know that dimension mission changes, alright, so now you can get biometrics of daily selector characters and even X-Gene character, which is again a great change. So the only complaint that I ever had with dimension mission is that it didn't give us any biometrics whatsoever, right? But now with this particular update, that's a thumbs up. Thank you, Netmarble, you are listening, right? So the another most important thing about the update, now I'd say, as you can see, each and every world boss ultimate gives you this red awakening crystal. Okay, so as of now the only characters which can benefit from the awakening crystal, and as you can see, this is again one of the bugs. So as you can see, I cannot extend my character list, so now I have to log out and log in back once again in order to fix this, which I'm not going to do at this point of time. So as you can see, the only characters which can use awakening crystal at this point of time are the warriors of the sky. So I'm quite certain that in future other teams will also enjoy the same benefits as the warriors of the sky, so we have to keep our eye for that, right? So that's it for, and one more last thing, our bae, the girl, yep, Sharon freaking Rogers, guys. Yes, Sharon Rogers. Well, previously she had a great uniform, the Dark Star armor, Starlight armor, and now Star Knight armor. Well, I don't care how many stars they give to my girl, I'll call this my gladiator girl. Alright, so she is an babe from Amazon or from Sparta, whatever you call her. Alright, but one thing I'd say, this is the only purchasable uniform of this particular update. This is a great uniform, alright. It is not like a must buy or something, but it is a must buy considering how much value it gives to the character. Even with her previous uniform, Sharon Rogers is great. Okay, this uniform wasn't required, but this is an excellent uniform to have. And if you have this particular uniform, you can use CTP of Rage with Sharon Rogers, which boosts the character a lot, and her damage output will be greater than Namor or Quicksilver, and she can be running for the top spot for the highest damaging character in game. So boys and girls, do keep mark my words, all right? And now, without saying much more, I'll catch you guys soon later in the next video, and hope to see you guys in the game. Take care, bye bye.